if you restrict someone until the age of 16, at least they've grown and hopefully been educated enough that by the time they get onto these things, they can go, oh, that's silly. That's not for me. Because Andrew Tate, he's just doing things for clicks, for likes. I'm sure he does believe it because he seems that sort of guy, but I'm sure he's leaning into it because he's getting notoriety because of it. But I'm glad I've seen some of his stuff and some other stuff so I can go, yeah, he's an idiot. But the problem is these days that you can't trust that's what people are seeing because people are seeing echo chambers. So you can't say, oh, they're seeing Andrew Tate. Oh, it's fine because they're seeing something by someone nice. No, they're not. Because if they watch that in Andrew Tate, then the algorithms will send out more bullshit to them. And it, like you said, perpetuates the same sort of opinions and actions. So you can't protect children unless you do, restrict it, which I don't think is a bad thing,
That is... Yeah, so I'm interviewing Movember in a couple of weeks. They're bringing out a new report around boys and the digital world, so like the impact of influencers and people like Andrew Tate. And one of the things that we're going to be speaking about around influencers, which I hadn't really thought about before, is that there's a lot of influencers that will kind of have a very good positive message around a lot of things, and then there'll just be these kind of like threads of very misogynistic kind of rubbish that go into it as well. So it's not always the very, like, Andrew Tate is very obviously that way and everything that he spouts is very much that way, but there are a lot of male influencers that will have these positive messages, but then it's kind of, you then get caught up in these like thin threads of very negative messages, get caught up in that, and as you said there, that's where the algorithms start to kick in, and then you start to see more and more extreme stuff. So it is a minefield. But here's the other kicker as well, like for me, that's for a parent that's got a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old, like I've got absolutely no idea what the threats are going to be by the time they're teenagers, right? So I can be thinking, well, when they're of age, I'll just limit their social media access, I'll limit their screen time, whatever it is. I don't know if that's actually going to be the issue then. It could be something completely different. There may not even be influencers of that type. So again, that's why I'm trying to focus more on the here and now and how I'm bringing up the children and kind of messages I'm giving, as opposed to thinking about what the boogeyman's going to be in like 10 years or so.